And today is again a very big day. It's the launch of the much awaited 2023 facelift Kia Seltos, and we have with us the man, Mr. Hardeep Singh Brar, National Head Sales and Marketing Kia India. Hardeep, so glad to go on a drive in the new Seltos. Can't wait. But before, what took you so much time to launch the Seltos?
So first of all, thank you, Ramesh, for having me here. Seltos, we've been, as you know, this was the first launch, and this is practically what established Kia in India.
Correct.
We just
and establish how?
Absolutely, yeah. So we just completed 1 million production mark,
Wow.
and 52% of that is Seltos. And I mean, this is both domestic and exports put together, and we will be soon hitting 4 lakh marks for
That's
the
amazing.
Seltos. Yes.
And you've not even completed 4 years.
Yes, absolutely.
On that
In
note,
fact,
we have much to talk. So Hardeep, this is a fantastic car with level 2 ADAS, 67 connected car features. So how is it different? Like if you have to, how will you choose, like Hyundai and Kia both are sister companies and both are great. So how will you differentiate a buyer to choose a Seltos over a Creta?
I think let me talk about Seltos more. This Seltos is absolutely the next generation one. Look at this car. This is much bolder than what it was earlier. The front lamps are the fully LED. They go. We brought them down, little down. And if you look at the fog lamps, there are 4 big LEDs that you have right there. If you look at the back, both the tail lamps are now connected with the LED, which gives you a fantastic view, especially in the nights.
Right.
Even during day, it looks fabulous, but at night you have to see this car. And the alloy wheels are diamond cut alloy wheels, 18 inches in the top end, and we of course have 16 inches in the lower, and the 17 inches in the mid one. And the diamond cut alloys look fabulous. And on the top we have the panoramic sunroof, which we didn't have earlier. So that completes the entire exterior look. Once we come inside, you look at this dual display, 10.26 inches display. So on the left side you have the infotainment system, the navigation system, and all your speed, the fuel mileage, etc. is right in this particular screen. So this whole view makes it look very, very futuristic. This air conditioner that we have, this is a dual zone air conditioner, which you only find in the luxury cars, and this is the segment first that you have.
Yes.
So I can control. I can.
Yeah, you are on 24, I'm on 21.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly.
you can see that.
Yeah, of course, the Bose music system remains. This is we've got a great reviews about this, so we continue with that. But the big thing that we brought in this Seltos is the ADAS 2.0, which has 17 very, very strong features, which includes a forward collision warning, even a forward collision avoidance, the blind spot. In fact, you can see when you put an indicator, you can see the display on both the sides, what's coming from behind.
I've driven this. I can't give my opinion 4 years back. It's been a stupendous success. What are the success mantras? What do you think Kia has done right?
So I think first, the most important thing is we have listened to our customers, what they want, what they are saying, and also what their unfelt needs probably they have. For example, ADAS didn't come as a feedback, but we felt that these are some of the needs that consumer looks at. So I think one of our biggest points have been that we've been listening to our consumers very closely, and then bringing in the products which cover their felt needs and also the unfelt needs. So we try to bring a great package. So that is number one. Number two, I think we've been pretty good with our pricing. Within the product, I would say, we bring in cars at price points every 50,000 rupees. So you have
so many variants. I think a customer will be more confused than easy choice. But you have something for everybody.
Yeah, so you get 18 to 20 variants in a price bracket of almost 10 lakhs, which gives you an option at every 50,000. Within the product, again,
I think only CNG and hybrid is missing.
Yeah, but we have more than compensated because we have 3 engines which nobody gives in this segment. We have the naturally aspirated 1.5 liter, then we have turbo 1.5 liter, and then of course we have 1.5
Are there any
turbo
work on
diesel.
hybrid, or you think in the future is there some global work happening?
So again,
already fuels that.
So EVs is something which we
straight EVs,
EVs, because see, we feel hybrid is kind of a stopgap arrangement. wherein either
Yeah,
people don't have diesel or their EVs are a little delayed. So I feel hybrid is kind of a
Standard.
stopgap arrangement. But since we are very confident about our electric range, and we are starting in 2025 with the first grounds up EV for India, and the work
Correct.
is going on pretty fast. Also, we are exploring some of the battery electric vehicles. We are launching 14 of them worldwide, Kia Corporation.
Right.
So we would be, we are also exploring which all cars
You
can
come
we
and
bring
bring
from
as a
that
CDU.
portfolio. as
So
well.
what's next after Seltos?
So I think we will let you know about that as
I
we
know,
get
I
closer
was
to the
expecting this answer,
timelines.
but I'm going to ask you my questions.
Sure.
And I want to talk about Carens, which has been such a,
Yeah.
again, it bagged all the awards, and it's good looking. It's a perfect car. So what's next? What's an update for Carens? It's coming anytime soon? Or?
So Carens, frankly, this has just been a year and a half, and we look at our life cycle
So, okay.
change from between 3 to 4 years.
So we have got
we have,
2.5
I think,
years.
and it's doing very well. The only little thing that we are doing with Carens is we are bringing in the P drive, and we showcased the P drive for police and ambulance, and also for select operators which operate in corporates. So we call it the M drive, which is the mobility drive, and P is for the police drive, basically. So that is something that we are bringing in.
Okay.
in
So that's something
Carens.
you expect.
Yeah,
Great.
that's right.
So you've been an experienced professional. You worked across different industries, and your leadership. How's Kia different to work as previous experiences?
I think Kia is very, very agile. The decision making is very,
Quick.
very fast. And
That's something that we've seen with Korean companies. They're
yes,
very
that's
fast.
right. Very, very fast. And also, I would say, they
Like
think
Tiger Nose Green, they're aggressive.
exactly.
Decision making, correct.
Yeah, that's right. And I think they think really big. For example, a big example of that is when you set up a manufacturing plant. I haven't seen any manufacturer which starts with 300,000 unit
True.
production capacity. So that shows the confidence with the which the management team has.
Also the legacy also
yeah,
played a
exactly.
role,
That you can hit 3 lakh units in no time. So I think if we didn't have that capacity, you would struggle in ramping up the capacity first and then bringing in cars. By the time you lose the momentum, and that is something which has happened to many other organizations. So I think Kia is very unique in that way, that they think big. Also, the kind of focus Kia has in terms of the customer clinic, listening to the customer, and bringing in those small details into the car basis consumer feedback. So I think this is where I think Kia is very, very.
Will Kia enter the mass hatchback segment?
No, we are very focused. Our focus is on RV, the recreational vehicles, wherein your SUVs as well as MPVs are included. So we are very
there's
clear
certain
that
price points. It's
yeah,
premiumness
exactly.
is there.
And that also comes from the fact that, as you know, I think both these segments put together were about 30% about 5 years back. Today, SUVs are about 47% during the first half of this year. MPVs are another 8%, so that's 55%. So jump from 30% to 55% in 5 years clearly shows the direction in which India is moving, and
Correct.
hence we want to stick to this segment.
Great.
Yeah.
Let's talk numbers now that you've
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
What's the Kia's market share currently?
So we are at about 7% market share
7%.
at the end of this.
And what would be a
year.
percentage of diesel car sales in that?
So diesel, we are doing about 1/3 of that is diesel.
30%.
35%. And Seltos and Carens, it's higher. Seltos is about 40%. Carens is about 45%, and Sonnet is about 25%.
So diesel is clearly still the
Exactly. So if you go to 10 lakh plus segment, I think the demand is still very, very strong for diesel.
even turbos are having a good percentage. You told me yesterday.
Yeah, so turbo, since we had a 1.4 liter turbo earlier, and now we brought in even more powerful 1.5 liter turbo engine, which is the most powerful in this segment, 160 horsepower and 253 Newton meter torque. So that gives us a very, very strong presence in that segment, and right now the demand for turbo has almost doubled than what it was earlier. It is ranging from 25 to 30% in the fresh bookings
Nice.
that we are
That's nice to see
receiving.
people, enthusiast people are wanting to drive there.
By
Now
probably
with
next
competition heating up so much in this segment,
Yeah.
with your immediate sister company also, and from all other brands around.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be difficult, or you think still Kia will go ahead with the Tiger rolling?
No, so we are, we believe in, sticking to our plan and then maximizing it. That's what we did over the last 3 years. We brought in 5 strong products. 3 were mass market in Sonnet, Seltos and Carens, and 2 brand makers, Carnival and EV6. So we want our brand to continue to remain premium and become even more premium, and these premium and luxury brands really help us in getting up there.
Now the most important question. EV6 has been a great success. Of course, you've sold more than 400 cars after anticipating 100. What about Carnival, which has again become Bollywood's favorite? Everybody wants a Carnival, and we frankly don't have the new one.
Yeah, so we showcased the new Carnival this year at Auto Expo, and the reviews are terrific for the new Carnival as well. So we are contemplating bringing in next year. We are still under discussion as to what are the price points, what are the features that our consumers want, and which route we should take in terms of local manufacturing versus CBUs. So we're working on all these questions, and we're quite hopeful that we will be able to bring it next year.
So could you share some numbers, like how many Carnivals are on road today?
So we've sold more than 10,000 Carnivals, which is again, considering the price bracket it was in, I think this is a great number to have.
But did you anticipate at that price point this car will sell?
Yeah,
so
frankly, no. I thought we would be selling lesser, but I think the response has been tremendous. Because frankly, there was no competition to Carnival. There was no car in that category with that size.
It was a bold and well-covered move.
Absolutely. In fact, we are getting so many queries even now. In fact, just to add a latest number to it, our RV has gone up, the residual value has gone up because there are no more supplies of Carnival.
Right.
So since there are so many buyers even now, so it naturally increased the
price of
the resale price of
and
the
what's
car.
your daily driver?
I drive a Carnival every day. So, and
No
I can tell you it is phenomenal.
9,999 plus 1. So enough of this. Now I want to ask you some personal questions.
Yeah.
You've been a leader here. What's your daily schedule like? What do you do to keep yourself completely agile? Because I know you have enough flight schedules. You work round the clock. What time do you wake up?
Yeah, so I wake up around 5:45.
Okay.
Because my office starts early. We are in office by 8 o'clock, the entire team. So for me, fitness is very important. As they say, healthy body has healthy mind.
Sure.
So I start my workout by 6 o'clock. So 6
Gym,
to 7.
running.
Yeah, so 6 to 7 is my schedule.
So is it gym or running?
Yeah, so I do 3 days of running and 3 days of gymming.
Nice.
And 1 day of rest to recover. So since I'm a marathon runner, so
Nice.
strength and cardio on 3 days. And
So you've done half marathon or you've done full
yeah,
marathon?
done both. So I've done about
And what's your time been for half marathon?
yeah, so I've done about total of 65 half and full, out of which 9 are full marathons.
And you've done globally also, like
yes,
Tokyo Marathon?
yeah, I've done Zurich, I've done Boston, I've done in London, Oslo. Yeah,
was that you in Tokyo? I was waving at you that time.
no,
Okay.
that was
I've done
me.
Tokyo Marathon myself.
Oh, all
so,
right,
yeah.
that's great. Yeah.
So great. That's the reason why Kia is in right hands, because I think if you are a marathon runner, your mindset is conditioned to finish the job that you start. Somewhere down the line, all these small little things makes a difference. What about the books? Do you read a lot of books?
No, I'm not an avid reader, but yes, I go through some summaries of the books, because that gives me the juice of each and every book. And
anyone you follow in for leadership or mentoring? Or?
Not really in specific, but any book that strikes chord with me, I love to take it on. But I have one spiritual book.
So what are the marketing strategies in Kia that you are looking to do, or how do you think, like, when the team decides to make a marketing plan? Because Kia has been very disruptive in their marketing.
Yeah.
Also, Shakti, the team has been very aggressive, but along with you, how does it change? How do you decide, okay, this has to done, that has to done?
So it's very consensus based, but yes, we take if somebody has a great idea, we discuss, debate, and look at the pros and cons of each of the ideas. But I think very importantly, we keep our long-term vision in mind and the long-term strategy and the values that we want to live on. I think consumer knows us from a marketing strategy perspective that we are a young brand which attracts a lot of youth. So we want to keep all our marketing campaigns which attracts a young generation. Even if you look at the campaign and what we have brought for the new Seltos, this is absolutely attracting.
Badass.
Yeah, the badass and Seltos being chased by a drone. And with a young couple, I think we try to keep our marketing campaigns very, very young, so that it strikes a chord with our consumer, and that is why people feel that our brand has been premium, because it is followed by the younger generation which believes in everything which is latest. So we keep our consumer in mind whenever we make our products, whenever we make our campaigns. So I think that really helps us in keeping pace with what our consumers like. In fact, the K code also was the latest innovation we did, which nobody did earlier, wherein we gave code to our existing consumers because they love the car.
Correct. Yeah.
And we've got about 2,000 bookings through K code, which is a phenomenal one. Which you can say is about 15% of our first day bookings actually came through K code.
Even I had shared. I had 10 bookings from me also.
All right. So how many did you share?
I shared. I was given 10 K codes, so I shared and
all of them. Okay.
Gave access. So
fantastic.
those guys will thank me. What's the waiting period going to be in Seltos?
I think looking at the day one numbers, we are already on 3 months waiting on the top end of the cars, and about
and top end is selling more?
Yes, of course. The automatics usually we sell about 30%, but in this case, automatics we are already inching very close to 50%. So, which clearly shows because our automatics have the ADAS, so which shows that consumer wants an automatic.
You think the Indian consumers are also changing? They don't want a inexpensive product. They want a full-fledged. They don't want paying extra. They want to live that life.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree to that. Earlier consumer used to be price conscious, then they want to be value conscious, but now they want nothing but the best.
Look at the luxury car market. They're growing.
Exactly, and even that holds true for our consumers also. They want nothing but the best. They don't mind paying extra price, but they want each and every feature, and that's what we try to give it to our consumers.
Amazing, Hardeep. It was such a nice conversation, and thank you for opening up so many points that perhaps we didn't know about Kia and the strategies behind it. Some questions remain unanswered, but I understand you are at a very critical role and you can't say more than that.
Yeah.
But thank you for your time. I'll appreciate this. And guys, if you want to know more and if you want to have any specific questions, please feel free to comment down below. I have access to him. I'll try and get some information and put that in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Feel free. The more you do that, the more I do this. Thank you so much. Peace out, guys.